The Colts won. Yes. Oh my God. It felt like forever since the Colts won a game. But we're here. We're here, and to put icing on the cake, we won with a new head coach. Now I had my theories. I still do. But this one, I was skeptical going against this game because you got the worst offense going against the worst defense. But the worst offense happened to win. And another thing that I would like to add is that Matt Ryan started this game and won. Now, if that is not the oddest situation, you get a new head coach and he goes back to putting Matt Ryan at the starting QB position. And he delivered. Now, of course, he still had his moments because he's Matt Ryan, but it just felt different this time. It just like I don't really understand how to put the nail on it because when we played another team in this division, the Broncos, that I might add, they was just tearing Matt Ryan up. I don't even know how we won that game. But when we played the Raiders, I had my doubts. It was like, Crosby and Jones might wake up this game. But that just wasn't the case. I mean, Crosby had his flashes, but the offensive line looked, well, it goes into that theory is when you hire Jeff Saturday, is the offensive line going to step up? I'm getting emotional, sorry. But you had the idea is the offensive line going to step up because he used to play center, and they played better. They played naturally better. And I was scared. I would say I was scared when Braden Smith went down and they had to put in Matt Pryor. I was like, yep, we're about to lose. We're about to lose. But we didn't. We wound up pulling it together. And Braden Smith came back in the game. Literally a play after. Because I think Braden Smith knew how important it was for him to be on that field. I think he knew. Deep down inside, I think he knew how important it was for him to be on that field. And he came back, and I just want to give them credit. The offensive line credit for actually doing their justice. And another person, Jonathan freaking Taylor. Now, I was skeptical about him playing this game because I was like, shut him down. We don't need him. Just go to the draft. Season's over. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I know. You can smack me in the back of the head. I get it. Go ahead and put smack in the head in the chat. But he really looked like he was back to his normal self. He really did. Now, of course, we still got Kwity Paye dealing with this injury. We would love to have Kwity Paye on the field because I think we understand now at this point of the season how important Kwity Paye is to this defensive line. He is super important. And we don't say that often about players, but I think he's really a game changer. Kwity Paye is really a game changer if he can stay healthy because he puts in so much work when he's on the field. And it goes unnoticed until he's gone. And I think the Colts understand that now, and we understand that, well, most of us as fans, how important Kwity Paye is to that defensive line. Now, of course, Grover Stewart was being Grover Stewart himself. The linebacker group is still being dominant. Shout out to Zaire, Ziggy, Bobby Okereke with a big deflection at the end of the game. EJ Speed, man, those guys have really improved, man. It's just crazy to think how they were at the beginning, like maybe a year or two ago. But where they are now is just amazing to watch. It's an amazing process. Now, again, this is the Raiders. It's not saying much, but a win is a win at the end of the day. They still could have won that game. It was just unfortunate endings. They had plenty of chances to win that game, I might add. But moving forward, Stephon Gilmore. Hello? Way to redeem yourself. And I'm not saying this as like he was playing bad, but he was playing good. I mean, I'm talking about that moment at home against Washington when Scary Terry took the ball out of his hands. He had the same situation against Devontae Adams, and he locked him up. That's the redemption I'm talking about. It was both good coverages on both scenarios, but this one was a much needed ending that we needed from Gilmore. It's another guy. It's one guy. If I had to give a person to guard at the end of the game in a jump ball scenario, I'm putting Gilly out there. Hands down. And I'm not just being biased because he made the play. He is the best corner in the room. He is an all-pro. He is a former defensive player of the year for a reason. You win some, you lose some. But he won this one. And Devontae Adams is no slouch. He was carving us up when he got his moments. But we had our defenders like Gus Bradley. Got to get credit. He has to. Top 5 defense. The Colts, if you guys didn't notice, besides the record, we have a top 5 defense. We are number 5. It might have went up after the day, but we are number 5 ranked in defense. They announced it on TV. Don't fight me. Just saying. But we are the number 5 ranked, and we showed it. Big play after big play at the end of the games, man. It was just amazing to watch. Isaiah Rodgers Sr. played very decent coverage on Devontae Adams when he got his moments. The clips is out there on Twitter if you don't believe me, if you didn't watch the game. But another person that stepped up, Kenny Moore Sr. Kenny Moore II. Sorry. Kenny Moore II stepped up today. Huge plays, especially at the beginning of the game on that fourth down when they went for it. And they did that jet sweep with that toss. And Kenny Moore just blew it up. Bobby Okereke on the toss blew it up. Like, Kenny Moore played really good football today. Now, of course, Julian Blackmon got cooked on one play. Get him credit. Devontae Adams. He got cooked on one play. He slipped. But overall, the team won the game. It wasn't just Matt Ryan. It wasn't just the defense. The team in general won this game. Matt Ryan shocked everybody today. I'm pretty sure, because when we seen that Ellinger got benched, the Ellinger fans out there did not like that. But Matty Ice still exists. Matty Ice stepped up to the plate. Jonathan Taylor, Paris freaking Campbell, who is having an amazing year. Nobody's really talking about Paris Campbell, but Paris Campbell is having an amazing season. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Paris Campbell, man. We are proud of you. Colts fans are proud of you, Paris. Because you are one person that we rooted for day in and day out consistently to just be on the field. And you're out there. You caught the game-winning ball. You are a dog, Paris. We appreciate you, man, so much. And we're so happy for you. I don't think you understand. Like, if you guys can clip this and send it to him, like, he is very important to this offense. And the fact that he's out there and he's doing what he wants to do at any given moment, you could place him anywhere, he's getting it. Shout out to him, man. I'm so happy for Paris, man. I can make a whole video about himself about him. But I'm so happy for him, man. Moving forward, Michael Pittman Jr., still a dog. Kyler Granson had a great game, man. Great game from Kyler Granson, man. Stepping up to the plate. But this team, it was just a different type of feel. And I did write down some points during this game. And I'm going to go over them with you guys, if you don't mind. I did probably forget what it looked like, so bear with me. I have them here on my notes. So, the first point I said was feed Paris Campbell. There you go. The second one I said is Matty Ice still exists. Yep, that seems about right. The third one is thank goodness Braden Smith stayed healthy. Yeah, I think that's kind of when we feared that Matt Pryor might have had to end this game, but Braden Smith fought through it, so thank you, Braden Smith. Moving forward, Gilly Lock is back. I wrote that. The fifth one, sorry. It says Faison made this game personal. He had a few flashes when he stepped in. I think because we played his old team. Moving forward, it said Kenny Moore reemerged back to being that dog. That's what it says on the phone. That's what it says. Then the last one says Hurricane Dio in a dome stadium is kind of crazy when you think about it. Yeah, it is kind of crazy because the hurricane can't really happen indoors, but it did against the Raiders. But hey, that sounds like some pretty decent points in my eyes if you think about it. If you guys think the same way, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. But that is all. You guys let me know your thoughts about this game in the comment section. Shout out to Jeff Saturday, his first W as a head coach. We are continuing to dominate that division. That is another W in the books. But you guys let me know your thoughts moving forward. How you think about the game. How you think about Jeff Saturday's coaching. Shout out to Parks Frazier, the new offensive coordinator, the analytic guru. He's in there. He got his thing done. Shout out to him too, man. It's just a great day. It's a great day to be a Colts fan because we got a W, and that's not normal compared to this season with that losing streak we were just on. But we're 1-0 moving forward, taking on some decent opponents next. We'll get a preview for that later. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This is Marcus, and until next time, you've been Culture Shock. Enjoy your week.